we go. Game 2 of 162. Okay, we'll do next game. Oof, we got to work on that ERA, boys. I just don't love those road uniforms. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Hopefully John is okay with that. Okay, here we go. Yep, Yu Darvish gonna take the mound. Javi leading off. Wonder what John did. I'm gonna mix this up here. I'm gonna go Chris Bryant leading off. I really have liked that idea.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Bryant.
Okay. Now, I have not played with guest pitch yet, so I don't really know. This doesn't look like guest pitch.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight.
Yeah. Fail to aim.
They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day. Into his windup, here comes.
Come on. So stupid.
Comes the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground.
Jesus, can we stop this already?
To short. He's through first and hustling for second.
Terrible defense.
And
all right, so apparently the
now with nobody out.
Settings
now,
did
that
not
is
say
the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out
I need
swinging
to
and
load the
stands at
settings,
second
so
as
it
the
is what
first
it
base
is. I'm
runner
not
of the
getting
night.
into all that
Now
right
we'll see
now.
if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
Damn. fire this time.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Wasn't going to swing, and then decided.
Pulled toward right center field. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I mean, things are being striking.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 to Schwarber. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago.
New season, we could see more than.
Now here's the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lorenzo Cain is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he pops it up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 4 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And there he goes towards second. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Nico Horner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Horner, a California-born ball player, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you could pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. stepping in, Keston Hiura. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Time is called.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Taken, but called a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. The cutter runs outside, ball one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-1. Pops this one up. Bryant in foul ground. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Milwaukee leaves one. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Yu Darvish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yu Darvish.
Here's the pitch. Soft liner toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Chris.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. From the stretch, there's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slow grounder to first, reined in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the base is empty here with one away, and in the bat next will be Freddie Peralta. Grounded to short. There's Baez on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here it comes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-1 home.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 39.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Here's Chris Bryant now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. He popped out in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's set, and the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. In the air now, out to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Kyle Schwarber.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
Runners on the move for second. Line towards center field. Keane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Fouled off. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Now that's popped up. Bryant shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, so that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Ian Happ. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Yanked fouled off to the right. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Standing in now, Nico Horner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Happ leads off first with 1 away. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate now, Yu Darvish. Squeeze attempt, misses! And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there as it falls. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So Ryan Braun is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Brock Holt now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count. And the pitch. Bryant is up with it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5. Brent Suter will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. 7th inning ready to roll. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 1. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He swings and grounds it to short. And it's in time to get him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Left side. Sogard is there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
1-0 the count. Darvish pauses. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 7-1. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. And he popped him up. Sogard in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Once more, a throw over. Runner back safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
1-0 count. Here it is. That finds the zone, a called strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs. So here's Avisail Garcia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And this will be fouled away. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%. Dan, I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Count is 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 7-1. Ray Black enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off. At the plate, Brock Holt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And right into the shift. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. The catch is made, and the Cubs are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Chicago swung the bats well with 16 hits. Yu Darvish gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Freddie Peralta couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.